Hello, Googlers, and welcome back to Google Sheets. Today's assignment will be titled Climographs. That just means we're creating a graph about climate. So in cell A1, we're going to put in month. In cell B1, we're putting in average temperature, and in C1, average precipitation. All right, as you can see, I typed those in, but we're going to have to widen that B column so that you can see the whole words. And we're also going to have to widen C as well. Now, the next thing we're going to do is put in all the different months. Now, this is interesting because Google Sheets makes it a lot easier to do this. So if we start off by typing January and then February, we don't have to type the rest of the months. All we have to do is highlight January and February, which is cell A2 and A3, and this little box in the bottom right corner. If we click on that and drag it down, it gives us the rest of the months of the year. So it's very intuitive in that it knew what we were, the pattern we were creating, and it just filled out the rest of the pattern for us. Now let's go ahead and resize column A, and we've got our column headings and our row headings created. Now that we have those created, we can go ahead and put our data into the table, which is as follows. So you can go ahead and pause and do that. Now that you've put those numbers in, and remember, this isn't 225, it is 22.5. So make sure you put in this data correctly, okay? So let's highlight that information in row 1 and go ahead and center it. And then fill color blue, font color white, bold, and then make sure we have those columns resized appropriately. Highlight our entire table from A1 down to C13. Let's put our border around it so that we can make sure it looks like a table. And then for this data, let's go ahead and center that as well. So we highlighted the range B2 down to C13, and we centered all of those numbers. All right, the next thing we're going to do is create our chart. So let's highlight the range A1 to C13 and insert our chart. Now you can see the chart that it chose for us is the combo chart. Now this is actually the chart that we're going to go along with, but we're going to customize it a little bit. So if we go to customize, we want to go to series, change our series to average temperature, and this one we want to change to a line chart. And then let's change precipitation to a column chart. Since we're here already, let's go ahead and change those colors. So precipitation will change to orange, and temperature will go ahead and change to red. We can also go ahead and change our chart title so it's not called average temperature and average precipitation. Let's go ahead and change it to Climograph. Now that we've got that, we can exit out of our customize our chart editor. And the last thing we're going to want to do is let's go ahead and move that to its own sheet. And you have completed another assignment in Google Sheets. So go ahead and turn this in.